Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing a full face drugstore only makeup look. This is going to be super simple. It's not a dramatic look or anything like that. It's nothing that'll take you a ton of time. This is perfect for if you're working, etc., or if you're just busy and you don't have a lot of time and you don't want to spend a ton of money on good products. All of these products in here I use very often, if not on an everyday basis, and I love them, and they're from the drugstore, so can't get much better than that. Obviously I'm starting with no makeup on my face. I have this lovely canvas we're working with. So to start, I'm going to just throw my hair up any which way. And the dog's gonna join in. Okay, to start out today I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Light Infusing Magic Lumi Primer. This stuff is great. The more I use it, the more I like it. I don't think it, keeps my makeup on any longer or anything like that really. But it does provide a nice canvas on my skin for my makeup. So a little tip for you guys, if you have oily skin and you want to use a matte makeup but you don't want to look totally flat, use a primer like this that's like light infusing or luminizing, whatever, underneath your makeup, and it'll just give you that extra little bit of glow that you need. So I've been loving that primer. And I'm going to be using my ever so trusty Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. Today I am using the color 120 because I am clearly quite pale, as we can tell. This stuff is great. I know that I have mentioned it before. It stays on all day. It looks natural on the skin, and it's cheap. So I did try, oh my god, mine's like almost out, so I'm trying to get every last bit. I did try the original Fit Me formula actually after I tried this, and the original Fit Me formula is like old. It's not anything that just came out or anything like that, but I was just so curious about it because I love this one so much that I wanted to try it and see what it was all about. Now I've heard nothing but pretty terrible things about it. Just that, it basically falls off your face, and it basically does just that for me. So to conceal today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in Neutralizer. Again, love this concealer. I'm going to pile this on to give me a really highlighted look to my skin. Do a triangle like this underneath the eyes, on my chin, on my cupid's bow, on my nose, and on my forehead. We're gonna go all out. And to blend that out, I'm going to be taking a Sigma F86 tapered kabuki brush. This brush is awesome. I swear by it. I love it so much. It gets right under your eyes and it just blends everything in so seamlessly. So I'm just going around my skin, around my face, around my skin, in just kind of patting motions. I don't sweep my concealer because that'll just make it move all over the place. So I just really focus on patting this into my skin. I'll take it over my eyelids for a little more coverage, around my nose where I tend to get a little red and whatnot. And I do bring it up all the way up to my temples just to make sure it's all really blended. For my eyes today, I don't have an eyeshadow primer from the drugstore that I really love. I think that Milani makes one that I've heard is pretty good, but I just haven't tried it yet. So I have lately been using the NYX eyeshadow base in Skin, is the color. Right now it's a little dark for me, or it'll definitely work better when I'm tan. I feel like they should make a lighter color than this. The only other color they have is I think like just a stark white one. But this will work for today. It does keep my eyeshadow on and all of that, but it's definitely a little too dark for my skin. But it works, and covers, gives you some coverage on your eyelids, which is nice, but honestly, once you blend it out, it's fine. To set my under eye concealer and that NYX base that we just put on top, I am going to use the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I talked about this in one of my videos, and I have fallen in love with this. It is so cheap. It's like, what, $3 or something, and it's awesome. I mean, if I can find a powder that just sets my under eye nicely and doesn't allow my mascara to transfer onto my under eye here, I'm all about that life. Now for my eyebrows, I'm going to take the NYX Microbrow pencil. The color I am using is Ash Brown. If you guys like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, or you're thinking about getting the Anastasia Brow Wiz, I love that stuff. I swear by it, and I'm not bashing that by any means, but this stuff is half the price, and it is literally the exact same thing. Has a spoolie on one end and the brow product on the other end, and they have a great color range. And again, it's a fraction of the price, so it works well, it stays nicely, all that jazz. So I have been loving this, and I don't know if I'll ever buy another Anastasia Brow Wiz again, because this stuff's just good and it's cheaper, so why not? So again, since this isn't like a super, by the way, does anybody find it impossible to talk while you're doing your eyebrows, your mascara, or your eyeliner? Because I'm struggling. But since this isn't like an intense glam makeup look or anything like that, I'm just going pretty light on the brows. Again, this is perfect for, you know, if you're going to work or whatever and you don't have a lot of time. Yeah, just kind of filling them in lightly so they don't look so gray. Okay, so on my eyes today, I am going to use the Wet n Wild little 3-pan palette, I guess you could call it. I don't know. And Walking on Eggshells. I'm going to try to show you this to you guys. Mine's like totally broken. And so old and beat up, but it still works great and I love it. You have a white shimmery color up top, which is great for the brow bone. A kind of bronzy shimmery brown in the middle, and then a champagne peachy pink type of shade on the bottom. So it's really shimmery, but it's so pretty and I love this. This is like a go-to for me if I don't know what to do on my eyes and I'm just kind of like and I just want to do something quick. I'll grab this and a matte bronzer, which I will show you is the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in medium to dark. And I use this for my crease color since it's matte. I'm taking my little E25 brush from Sigma and just with that bronzer going to buff that back and forth in my crease. Not being super particular with this, just kind of giving me a nice bit of definition for my eyes. This is a great trick to just use whatever bronzer you end up using on your skin in your crease, because it kind of ties your whole look together and it eliminates you having to, you know, find a matte brown shadow if you don't have one in the palette that you're using, or if you don't have one in your collection. So next I'm going to take a mixture of the two colors, the lightest colors in the Wet n Wild palette, I don't want to double out. This top white champagne and then this peachier champagne. So I'm just going to mix those with my finger, dab my finger in both, and then just pat this right on my eyelid to give a little bit of brightness to the eyes, which will make us look a little more awake and happy to be here. Well, I'm happy to be here, you know what I mean. So next I'm just gonna dab my brush in the middle color, that bronzy brown, just really lightly because this is super pigmented. And I'm just gonna put that right in the corner of my eyes just to give us a little bit of definition, nothing crazy. And then I'm going to kind of take it a little bit into the crease and blend that. So I hope that the camera is picking up well enough, but you guys can tell that palette is so affordable and it's so pigmented. I mean, it blends out beautifully, it works perfectly, and they're like $3, so go get you some if you don't have it. I'm also going to take a little bit of that top shimmery white shade, just ever so lightly, and just pat that right on my brow bone. Kind of blend that in with my finger. Okay guys, so I'm going to move down to my face now. I'm sick of doing my eyes, so I'm going to move to my face and then we'll go back in with our liner and lashes. So going back in with that Physicians Formula Bronze Booster Bronzer, I am taking a fluffy blush brush, fluffing my brush in there, and I'm not doing any sort of contouring today. I'm just kind of working on bronzing up the skin. Since we got pale life going on, any bit of bronze I can get will help. The weather's supposed to be nice this week, so I cannot wait to just get maybe a little bit of color to myself. So as you can see, I'm not doing anything super particular. I'm just kind of running this bronzer on the top of my forehead, on my hairline, anywhere the light would naturally hit you, or where you would get a natural tan. And then on top of that, I'm going to put on a little bit of this Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. Pretty, shiny, pretty luminous pink blush. So I'm going to focus out more on just the apples of my cheeks. For lips today, I'm going to line them with the Milani lip liner in, what color is this? Nude. Really pretty, just everyday lip liner color. Also filling my lips in a little bit with that. Now right now it looks dark, but I am going to take a little bit of the Wet n Wild lipstick in Fergie Daily, which is a perfect nude. Mine is so like melted and everything, but just gonna take that and go over top, and it gives you the perfect nude lip. So we're back in on the eyes, and I'm just going to quickly do my eyeliner. I always do a winged eyeliner, no matter how much time I have or don't have. It's just what I like on my eyes, so. Went a little crazy with that wing today, but we're gonna work with it. So last, you can just throw on your favorite mascara. My current go-to is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Perfect Drugstore Mascara. It gives you a ton of length and volume, although my eyelashes lately have been super wonky. I don't know what is going on. So hopefully it's slightly working today. But yeah, the wand is really fat and the mascara is a very like wet formula, which I am liking. Gives you a ton of volume and a good amount of length. So yeah guys, that's the finished makeup look for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Again, it's just a super easy, affordable makeup look, perfect for work every day if you're just busy running errands and you don't want to do anything too crazy. This is my go-to look. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this and I will see you in my next video. Bye.